Many Sigma women develop a strange personality because of the pressures and restrictions placed on them from childhood. Unsatisfying childhood experiences, characterized by rigid expectations, delusions, and emotional familiarity, lay the foundation for a complex self-image and traumatic experience. As they move through adolescence, the weight of society's expectations, along with the emotional scars from their formative years, can lead to depression and confusion. The teenage years, a time of great self-discovery and emotional turmoil, often exacerbate these problems. Sigma women often face criticism, which distorts their image. They seem to be wearing a mask, hiding themselves to fit in or to protect themselves from other harm. The desire to maintain these images can be emotionally overwhelming and contribute to feelings of isolation and inauthenticity. As they get older, the Sigma women find that their muscles don't just disappear. Instead, they continue to struggle with challenges that seem to follow them from one place to another in the world. Trying to understand and accept is still the main purpose of their life. They are driven by a deep desire to understand why they are so different from others and why their experiences and perspectives differ from those around them. This quest for self-knowledge is enlightening and painful. Some Sigma women believe that there is something wrong with them, especially when their unique qualities and ideas are misunderstood or dismissed. The emotional pain of these experiences can drive people to the brink of depression and make it difficult to maintain hope and self-confidence. In addition, the Sigma woman's journey is often characterized by a cycle of self-exploration and external challenges. Social pressure to conform and personal struggles to stabilize the individual can lead to persistence and resilience. This constant struggle shapes their worldview, affects their interactions with others, and often leads them to question their place in a seemingly meaningless world, or hate their uniqueness. The constant pursuit of self-acceptance and self-awareness is one of the defining characteristics of many Sigma women. Their experiences, shaped by a combination of internal struggles and external expectations, include a sense of diversity and a strong need for connection and validation. As they navigate the world, they continue to seek answers to fundamental questions about their identity, purpose, and place in the larger society. The path most Sigma women walk today is shaped by what they walked in childhood. Among the many signs left behind by a broken Sigma woman, 7 signs stand out. 1. Forced to change identity at an early age. Ignorant parents and many arrogant teachers make them hard. Sigma's weak wife forced him to change his identity. This happens when the Sigma woman is at a critical point in her human development, when her mind is beginning to put 2 and 2 together. They sell him the idea of subjugation. He gives up his true identity for a better human being. Sigma girl is sometimes mistaken for ADHD. He is taught that it is good to be happy and look happy all the time, but playing and reading ads for his age is considered bad. The truth is that raising a Sigma child is very difficult. A child who knows more than you, is difficult to control, has a crazy and curious mind, and will find out what you are hiding from him before you try. Parents are often proud of young Sigma's academic achievements, such as no repetitions and good grades, but are often horrified when they learn of his complex mind. They mistake young Sigma's insistence for persistence too. Rejected hearts. Sigma women who suffer the most are rejected, live under the shadow of parental authority, and do what they are told even though they are smarter. The fear of playing and naming them develops at an early age. They are often taught what they can and cannot do. The ideas of the young Sigma, often described as oppressive, result in their defiance and drive them to follow. Since the Sigma woman has a simple age, her sharp mind helps her navigate the world when she is confused and lonely, and no one sees the problems she is facing. He soon realized that the best way to deal with his worries was to get inside, because expressing them would only cause more problems. Most Sigma women grow up with a million unanswered questions and find comfort in solitude. They learn to isolate themselves from people and find comfort in their presence. 3. Being confused and vulnerable to labels. From a young age, The Sigma woman knows that playing games or straying from the crowd can end up being bad. Trying to be different and follow his instincts leads to labeling and misunderstanding. Sigma women feel vulnerable to this label and therefore tend to be more legalistic and possessive, which often affects their personality. They study everyone around them to find out what they like and adapt to it, creating an example of what they like. As they grow older, many Sigma women confront their oppressors, teachers, parents, and others, and break through the cycle of conformity. However, this is a long and difficult process, and not all Sigma women escape this rat race. Some walk away, others, afraid of the truth that awaits them, stay for less than they should. When a Sigma woman reaches a level of self-awareness, she begins to search deeper into herself. 4. Lack of self-esteem. Sigma women who have been deeply traumatized often struggle with a lack of self-worth. The only thing that saves them is their ability to detect deception, be suspicious, and be alert to danger. They often get caught up in other people's lives or stories and don't really know who they are other than the image planted in their minds by their parents and teachers. They may hear curses and pierce the mind. Some give up on life, others are forever content or content to live less than well. The worst home environment for a Sigma woman is one with abusive parents and grandparents. That parent sees the Sigma woman as an angry, stubborn, and confident child. As Sigma women grow up, they often want to follow their instincts and pursue their own unique ideas, which may conflict with their parents' expectations. 5. Dealing with negative energy. Nothing destroys Sigma properties faster than the negative energy they have stored in their containers for years. Sorrows, and strange labels add to this evil. The women of Sigma go through pain because no one understands their experience, even if they try to explain it. People often think about them without knowing them first. Sigma women must learn to express their feelings and not use logic to hide their feelings. Despite their calm and peaceful demeanor, they are deeply hurt inside. This negativity can lead to revenge, unforgiveness, and sometimes depression. 6. Cure method. The injured person can be revived depending on the extent of the injury. No child should be forced to change their identity or punished for trying to be themselves. Confusion and emotions are at the root of Sigma's home life, which many parents find frustrating. Parents, in their best efforts to help, may unknowingly increase the pressure on their children by subjecting them to blind dates or coercion to join them. Mothers worry that their daughters will grow old without knowing true love, while fathers fear that their daughters will never know love or be happy. Healing takes time and self-discipline. And if you're watching this video right now, you've started your journey. But watching videos only on YouTube will not help you if you do it. 7. Self-growth and self-awareness. To truly understand yourself as a Sigma woman, it's important to be self-aware and seek growth. Subscribe to programs that share experiences and strategies for addressing global challenges. If you're just starting to get to know yourself as a Sigma woman, exploring other resources and joining supportive communities can provide valuable insight. Ultimately, although the Sigma woman's path is fraught with challenges, recognizing and addressing these issues is the first step to self-healing and self-improvement. The journey is long and difficult, not only to acknowledge the sacrifices of the past, but also to be committed to change. For many Sigma women, healing involves digging deep into their psyche, confronting painful memories and uncovering deeply held beliefs about themselves. Knowing yourself is an important part of this journey. By understanding the ways in which past experiences have shaped their identity and worldview, Sigma women can begin to synthesize their own ideas in more authentic ways. It is a process that involves questioning the information that has been imposed on them and redefining their views based on their own values and experiences. This journey requires a lot of courage and exploration, as it involves confronting vulnerable truths and challenging long-held assumptions. The healing and development of patience and compassion. Sigma women may want to nurture themselves and take care of themselves by understanding their own experiences and needs. Developing healthy coping strategies, such as mindfulness, journaling, or medication seeking, can be helpful in this process. These exercises help manage emotional stress and promote inner peace and harmony. Additionally, it can be very empowering to build support networks and find communities where you know and value yourself. Connecting with others who have similar experiences or can offer love and support can help Sigma women feel less alone and empowered in their journey. It also provides opportunities for growing together and encouraging one another, which is essential in overcoming feelings of loneliness and isolation. Validation comes from reclaiming his voice and authority. For many Sigma women, this means taking part in their personal development and setting boundaries to protect their lives. It involves making choices that are consistent with yourself, rather than depending on external pressures or expectations. This may include pursuing interests, setting career goals, or building meaningful relationships that reflect their true identity. The path to self-improvement is not linear. It is full of failure and progress. There are moments of doubt and struggle, but there are also moments of deep growth and self-discovery. By embracing this journey with patience and perseverance, the women of Sigma can overcome the challenges they face and build a life that reflects who they are. Ultimately, healing is about all parts of you, accepting the past, acknowledging the pain, and embracing the forces of struggle. It's about realizing that their unique experiences have been made easy and knowing that they have the power to make an impact on their lives and the lives of others. As the women of Sigma continue their journey, they should celebrate their progress and appreciate the journey. Every step toward understanding, healing, and empowerment is a testament to their power and strength. By constantly working on self-growth and embracing their rewards, Sigma women can turn their challenges into sources of strength and wisdom, ultimately leading to a life of fulfillment and fulfillment. True.